I guess luck is part of racing. We had probably the best average in drivers in all those stints. We had the fastest lap of the race. We had a great crew, no mistakes anybody, just great pit stops. We had everything. I mean, we had a fast car. Everybody did an amazing job to get here. We were fast every session we went out there. We were really solid. But we had a puncher. That luck is part of racing, and we had it this time. Jason got a puncher at the beginning of the lap, so he had to go around the whole 13 kilometers with the puncher, and the car got destroyed, so it took us 40 minutes to fix it. We finished, we got points for the championship. We all kept our head down to get points for that, and we're looking at the big picture here. It's a championship, the WC world title again. And
it was just on one of the restarts between the two chicanes. As I was coming into the second chicane, I picked up a big vibration and then nearly spun at the chicane because the tyre had already gone down. I backed right off. I sort of brought it back as slow as I could, and I was down to 30 kilometres an hour going through the Porsche curves with the tyre just gradually falling to pieces, and I could see that it was sort of tearing the bodywork off, but I couldn't go any slower. So yeah, it was sort of pretty gut-wrenching to see the car so torn up at such an early stage of the race, and losing 11, 12 laps, that's pretty disappointing. But like Enzo said, the car had the speed. It was pretty long race after that, sort of knowing that you're so far down and that you're just out there making up the numbers. But the car proved for the rest of the race it had the speed, even though we'd had a few problems. I thought the combination, the three drivers, we would have been well in contention if we hadn't had that problem. I mean, this circuit and this whole week has been an amazing experience. The track's so challenging, and the limited track time that you get has proven to be one of the biggest challenges of my career. We at the test day we didn't get a lot of dry running. We didn't get much dry running this week, so learning a track like this in the race was was quite a challenge when it can be so unforgiving. It was also a pretty emotional one because at the start of the race there with Alan's crash, trying to sleep last night, when you got him on your mind, and also the noise, and this race has certainly proven to be one of the toughest of my career, both emotionally and physically. So yeah, it's certainly met all types of different challenges this weekend.
And we just have to go back to the Glen, get our head out of this problem that we had this weekend with Simonson, crash and dying here at the track. And it was an amazing thing. I mean, couldn't sleep all weekend and just couldn't get your head out of it. Every time we went through that corner, I mean, just thinking about him was really, really bad weekend for us. But it's part of racing. It's a really bad part of racing, but it's there, and we have to live with it. I just don't have words for that. It was a shock for the whole paddock here, and well, my wife was just crying all weekend. I mean, it's just unbelievable. So we just, as 8-Star Motorsports, we'll continue to work. We'll continue to try to be as safe as we can, and just do our job and get more podiums for the team, and definitely work really, really hard for the World Championship.